Hey everybody, John Plaskina here, and who could forget the phrase drain the swamp? It was an off-the-cuff remark that Trump made that became a meme among Trump supporters in 2016, and we'd hoped that he would treat it like a campaign promise. We wanted him to treat the presidency almost like it was an episode of The Apprentice and he'd come in and just start firing people left and right. And that was so that we could start with a clean slate, because the government has an awful lot of problems and I think some fresh faces would have been a good idea. But unfortunately, he never really lived up to that, like so many things that he promised. And the Trump administration was filled with a lot of familiar faces and people that we really never wanted to see in the White House or near the reins of political power ever again. So now we have some direct evidence as to why this was such a key bumble. Let me introduce you to Ambassador James Jeffrey. This guy was appointed by President Trump as special representative for Syria engagement and special envoy to the global coalition to defeat the Islamic State in August of 2018. This guy was a Bush-era holdover. He was a war hawk who constantly pushed for regime change in Syria because that worked out so well for us in Iraq and Afghanistan. Now, this guy just had an interview with the magazine Defense One, and he specifically stated that in December of 2018, when President Trump ordered a full and immediate Syria withdrawal, him and his team were the ones who successfully stymied the efforts to get the U.S. military out of Syria. We were always playing shell games to not make it clear to our leadership how many troops we had there. Playing shell games to make it unclear to leadership how many troops that they had in the country. Unbelievable. The actual number of troops in northeast Syria is a lot more than the roughly 200 troops Trump initially agreed to leave there in 2019. You were always told that the deep state was a conspiracy theory, but here we can see what that phrase actually represents. It's career bureaucrats that have their own agenda, and they're not exposed to elections, and their power is hidden from the average voter, from the average American, and they see elected officials who should be their bosses as obstacles to implementing their agenda and running their own little pieces of the government like their personal fiefdom. So where is the press on this? Shouldn't the Fourth Estate be out there asking tough questions and bring people like this out for us all to see? Well, no. Liz Sly, the Washington Post Beirut bureau chief, actually thought that this was funny. And in a tweet about the incident, she included LMFAO emojis. This is why things are so screwed up. This is why the Trump administration was such a disastrous missed opportunity. He didn't clean house, and stuff like this was going on all around him. It's just mind-boggling and frustrating, and who knows if we're ever going to get an opportunity like this again. Well, that's all I got for now. Thanks for watching. It's a harsh world out there, my friends, so please don't forget to not only like and subscribe to me here, but follow me on BitChute and Minds and Gab and Odyssey and Rumble and all the other alt-tech sites, because we're all going to get banned here pretty soon. We'll catch you later. Bye-bye.